Happy Friday! How is everybody doing? I am so excited it's the weekend. I'm so excited we got through our first week of school. I am pumped about it. We were on time every single day. Every single day. 5 days in a row. Those kids were on time to school. And I know that's not a huge accomplishment for some people, but for me, I am very excited about it. Very proud of it. Okay, y'all come say hi. Tell me how you're doing. Hey, Esther. Hey, girl. Okay, I don't know why I've never given y'all this tip before. I don't know why I've never done a live on this before. This is just a really, hey, Jennifer. This is just, woo, Beth, yeah, it is Friday. Hey, April. I tried to do a Canadian accent, and just so y'all know, so everyone knows, I am horrible at accents. Horrible. If you want a good laugh, have me do an accent. I'm terrible. Terrible! But it is something like, that's one of my favorite things that people can do. I love when people can impersonate other people, and when people can do accents and just drop them at the drop of a hat. Like, I love it. I am very envious of that talent, so I will try, but I'm terrible. I think the only thing I can say with an accent that is halfway decent is like, would you like a spot of tea? I feel like I'm okay at that, but other than that, that is it. That is it. That's all I've got. Horrible at accents and impersonations, but I try. Okay, just so everyone else also knows, I also just quit Diet Dr. Pepper, which is a huge deal for me because it's probably my favorite part of the day was Diet Dr. Pepper. So I've quit it. I've been off for like a week and a half. So this is my tea. I have replaced it with tea like a true Southerner. Here we go. It's pretty good. It's okay. I'm not gonna lie. Tea is okay. It's okay. It's good. I don't go crazy for it the way other Southerners do. I don't know if I'm not like a true Texan. My mom didn't give me sweet tea in my sippy cup or anything. So I just grew up like, it's tea. It's okay. It doesn't bubble down my throat the way Diet Dr. Pepper did, though. I've missed that. Anyways, okay. Here's what we're going to talk about today. Hey, baby, get down. Get down. Get down. Okay, so it's just me and baby girl at home. Okay, here's what we're going to talk about. Apparently, a lot of women also have problems apologizing, which I knew a lot of women did this. This is something we're just, I don't think we're born with it. I think that we were taught to sit still and be pretty and be polite and serve everybody all the time and make everybody happy, and that was part of what made us a nice girl. And so when we step on toes, when we do anything like that, our first instinct has always been to apologize and to make nice and to smooth things over, which I think is good. I don't like confrontation. I don't like turmoil or strife, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that we don't have to apologize all the time. We don't have to apologize for being ourselves. We don't have to apologize just for taking up room, for taking up space. God gave us space. God gave us a voice. God gave us a personality. We're allowed to use it. We're allowed to use it. Will everyone like it? No. But we're still allowed to use it. We're not even allowed to use it. God wants us to use it. He wants us to use who we are. He wants us to speak when things matter. He wants us to talk. He wants us to be who we're supposed to be. We don't have to apologize for it. We don't have to apologize for enjoying life. We don't have to just walk around in this constant state of being sorry all the time. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. It means that we are insecure with who we are. It means that there's something on the surface. We don't have to apologize for being us. So I knew that a lot of women were going to struggle with that, but I'm thankful that I'm glad I'm not alone in that, and I hope that we can get better together. So what I wanted to do today was give y'all a very, very, very simple way that I like to implement change. Because, okay, I believe that we live in a culture that for whatever reason right now the big thing is be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. And I am here for that. Y'all know, hear me loud and clear when I say I am here for being yourself. That is part of my platform, is being authentic and being real and being genuine. Part of my platform. However, the part of it that I don't like is that sometimes it sounds a little bit like maybe we don't need to change. Like maybe there aren't areas where we need to improve. Like maybe there aren't areas where we need to get better. Where we can just like brush off our bad qualities in those areas where we need to work. And no, I don't believe we need to do that. I genuinely believe that we can change. No. Yeah. I genuinely believe that we can change. I genuinely believe that we should change. I genuinely believe that we should constantly be learning and moving forward and being better. I want to be better than I was yesterday, don't you? That's part of life, is that we're constantly learning and growing and stretching. That's part of the beauty of it, is that we don't have to be who we used to be. We don't have to be held back by who we were. Our past can't define us. Our problems can't define us. We can overcome it. God has given us everything that we need to overcome. We just have to decide that we are worth working on. And so let me tell you today, if nobody else is going to tell you this today, if you aren't going to hear it anywhere else, I want you to hear it from me. You are worth working on. You are worth it, girl. You are worth get down. You are worth working on. You are worth the work. So here it is. This is just one little simple. Look, you cute, but you gotta go. Okay. So anyways, here it is, my one simple little trick for implementing change. I used this a while back when what I was working on was I just didn't want to be so insecure. I was just like this shell of this person. I was insecure. I was worried all the time what everybody thought about me. Like I was hung up on it so much to the point that it was affecting me, obviously, but it was also affecting my family. It was stealing my joy. This constant need to please people and to have people's approval. It was stealing my joy. And so I finally said, okay, no, I can't do that anymore. I don't want to spend any more of my life. I don't want to waste any more of my time on that. And so I developed a system to work on changing that about myself. But it can work for anything. If what you're struggling with is if you are a habitual I'm sorry girl, this can help you with that. If you find that you are like yelling at your kids more than you wish you were, and that's something that you want to work on, this can help with that. Literally, this can help with anything. If you're late to school in the morning, this can help with that. If you're whatever it is, whatever that you're like, okay, this one area, I'm going to bed every night feeling guilty in this area. Let me tell you this, being guilty, feeling guilty, doesn't do anything. There is no good that comes from feeling guilty. It is a useless emotion unless you channel that into something positive, unless you channel that into change. Otherwise, just going to bed every night feeling guilty, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help anybody. So let's get rid of the guilt. No guilt. Let's just work on, instead of feeling guilty, let's just get better. Let's just work. So this is what I did. And it's so easy. It's so easy, y'all. Whatever it is that you want to change. So I wanted to change being insecure. I wanted to change that part of me that just was obsessed. And that's what it was. It was obsessed. And I was obsessed with people pleasing. I was obsessed with making everybody happy. I was obsessed with it. And I knew I couldn't continue down that path without being miserable. And I didn't want that for my kids. I don't want my kids to pick up those traits. And so I knew I needed to change that, and I needed to change it absolutely as soon as possible. So here's what I did. At the end of every night, I got a journal, go buy a journal. I don't know, maybe I'll make a journal. Maybe that's in the works. I don't know. I can't talk about it. But maybe. But like, it could be a piece of paper, it can be notes on your phone, whatever. go to bed at night and just that one thing, change one thing. I think as women sometimes she's pushing a chair across the floor. What happened? Come here. This is a hot mess video. I'm sorry. Come here. Get down, dog. What did you do? I'm not sure what happened. Anyways. Okay, so what I did, go home, pick one thing. I think as women sometimes we get feeling guilty and we try to change everything at once, and that's insane. That's insane. You're not going to change everything about yourself overnight. And one, you probably shouldn't change everything about yourself. Who you are is good. You probably just need a few twerks. You need to get better. We all need to improve. We all need to be constantly moving forward. So, don't try to change everything. Pick one thing. What is the thing that is like weighing you down the most? That you really say, okay, I really want to improve this one area. Okay, so every night, write down whatever it is. Write it down, pray about it, get it off your chest, tell God exactly what you want to do, exactly what you're hoping to gain, and then go home. At the end of every day, give yourself a score, 1 through 10. How did I do? How did I do? And here's the key to it. Be honest. You have to be really honest. You do have to genuinely be... Bubble Guppies is so loud in the background. I'm so sorry. You have to be very sincere in checking your heart and checking your mind and checking your feelings, and be genuine in challenging yourself to be honest in how you did through the day. So grade yourself 1 through 10. How did I do? Did you do horrible? I mean, did you spend 24 hours of that day, worrying about whatever? Because that's a 1. You probably don't deserve a 1. Did you do decent? Give yourself a 5. And if you had no instances of it, then give yourself a 10. So give yourself a grade. This is how I did today. And then write it. Write a couple of sentences. This is what I did. I'm proud of myself because I overcame this. Or this is the one thing I did today I need to work on. And write it out. There is something beautiful that happens when we actually take our thoughts and put them down on pen and paper. Our goals become much more attainable when we write them. So actually write them out. Take the time. You are worth that work. You are worth the work to write it out. And write it out. Grade yourself 1 through 10. So now here's the only way that this can fail. 1, if you aren't honest with yourself about how you did, be honest. Be willing to look at yourself. Be willing to can you say hi? Be willing to search your heart, like David did in the Bible. He was really good about searching his heart and saying, okay, this is where I'm falling. He knew himself really well, and I think it's essential that we do the same. So know yourself really well. So that's the first thing. Be honest in how you're doing. And number 2, don't let guilt take over. You're not judging yourself. This is just you trying to improve. Don't feel guilty. Those guilty feelings do not help you. They do not help anyone. They do not help anything. They will not help you get better. Guilt is useless unless you channel that into change. Okay, so don't feel guilty. There's no reason to feel guilty. Look at it, instead of looking at it as a setback, look at it as an opportunity to step up the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would look at it and go, oh, okay, I'm gonna give myself a 4 today. I didn't do great at that, but guess what? I'm gonna put so much effort into being awesome tomorrow. And I did every time. Every time that I had to give myself a low score the next day, I improved dramatically because I was thinking about it actively. I was actively thinking about it. I was actively working on it. Does that make sense? So do that. Do that every night for as long as it takes until you can consistently give yourself an 8 or better. And then whenever you can consistently give yourself an 8 or better, you know that this has become a habit. It's become a habit now, and it's just part of who you are. You have changed. And that's just an easy, simple trick. It worked for me. You can use it for any area of your life. Whatever area where you're like, that's the area I need to improve, use it. I would love to know how it worked, because I will tell you it changed my life. I hope that it changes yours as well. We're going to go watch some Bubble Guppies now is what we're going to do. I hope y'all have the best Friday. I hope you have the best weekend ever. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving on this page. It blows my mind. Like I'm just a girl sitting here in sweatpants. Just this really normal girl sitting here in sweatpants. You know, going about my normal business, and the fact that any of y'all are here, it blows my mind, and I'm so grateful for it, and I will never stop being grateful for each of you ever. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for telling your friends. Thank you for tagging your friends. Thank you for commenting. Thank you so much. You are the star of the show. You are the star of the show, and I am unbelievably grateful for you. So thank y'all so much. Have a good weekend. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Let me know if y'all try this and how it works. I'd love to hear it, because it really did change my life. It changed a lot of things. So I hope it does the same for you. Okay, y'all have a really good day. Bye.